Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious recipe. Red masa for your delicious and fluffy tamales. Yes, step by step, how to prepare the masa for tamales at home. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare the red masa for your fluffy tamales, these are the ingredients. I have 3 garlic cloves, half an onion, chicken broth, baking powder, lard, chile California pods, and of course, the Maseca for tamales. This is everything you need to prepare your amazing and delicious red tamales at home. So let's get started. First, I want to start by adding the lard into my saucepan. I am going to add 2 cups of lard. Of course, I am going to bring it up a notch and I'm going to add half an onion and 3 garlic cloves into this lard. This is going to be such a delicious flavor for your masa. I'm going to put it aside. I have my half an onion that I'm going to just cut in little squares so I could fish them out when it's done. And here I have my 3 garlic cloves. I'm going to wake them up by smashing them and then removing the skin very carefully. Let me tell you, my friends, once you make the masa with these 2 amazing flavors, you're going to love your tamales. I'm going to add it in here. Of course, remember, we're going to fish them out, so you don't want to cut them or dice them very small. I am going to cook in medium-low heat. This is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. Just leave it in there. When it starts bubbling and you notice the onion releasing the flavor and the garlic, then we're just going to turn it off, let it sit, let it come to room temperature so that the lard gets nice and infused with these 2 amazing flavors. And now I am ready to fish out the onion and the garlic. Do not throw it away. We're going to add it into our red sauce. So I'm just going to fish it out. The lard has really been infused with the onion and the garlic. Now I'm just going to put these 2 things away, and I want to continue with the chile California pods. I am going to start removing all the seeds of every single one. I'm going to put it in a small saucepan, and I am going to, instead of using regular water, I am going to add the chicken broth right into it. Look at this. And now let's take it to the stove. Once it starts boiling, we're going to turn it off. Let it sit for a couple minutes so that we could start blending away. Well, it's the chile California is nice and soft. I am ready to add it to my blender cup. And of course, I'm going to use some of the chicken broth and mix it really well. Look at this. I'm just adding a little bit here. The rest, I'm going to add it directly into the Maseca mixture. And here I am going to add the garlic, the onion, and I am ready to blend away. Let me tell you, once you make this amazing masa, red masa for your tamales, you're going to continue enjoying it with your beautiful family. I know that it's time consuming, but let me tell you, your tamales are going to come out so fluffy and so delicious. And of course, on my channel, you have so many videos of fillings that you could use in your tamales. I'm adding 3 cups of Maseca into my stand mixer bowl. We're going to be using 3 cups. I'm going to be using 1/4 of a cup of baking powder, and we are going to mix away. Once it's nice and incorporated, we are going to start adding the mixture of the chile California. We're going to add first the 2 cups of lard. We're going to incorporate it really good, making sure that all the Maseca is nice and coated with the pork fat. And now I'm ready to start pouring in all the amazing sauce of the chile California. Look at this. They're not gonna come out spicy, but the flavor of the chile California gives the masa such an amazing flavor. And here, just continue mixing in your stand mixer for about 10 minutes. Leave it in here, and you're gonna notice that the masa is going to get so fluffy. In total, I added 4 cups of chicken broth. Look at this. This is so fluffy. And of course, you know that I love showing you. When do you know when your masa is ready for you to make your amazing tamales? When you start getting little spoonfuls and you add them into water. And if it floats, let me tell you, if it floats, that means your masa has been mixed correctly. And your tamales are going to come out amazing. Look how fluffy this texture is. Really fluffy. The aroma, just amazing. And of course, I want to make the test. If you mix it in your stand mixer for about 10 minutes, this is the results. Really creamy, really fluffy. And that's exactly how you want to enjoy the masa for your tamales. You want it to be really fluffy and delicious, especially when it's homemade. I have a cup with regular water. I'm adding little teaspoons of the mixture of the masa. If they float, that means that the masa has been really fluffy and your tamales are going to come out amazing and delicious. If you got to this part of the video, you love this recipe, like, subscribe, and share. And I am ready for the presentation. Can't wait to start filling my tamales with this red masa. See you in a bit. With this red masa for your delicious and fluffy homemade tamales. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Remember, I have so many fillings on my channel. Go Cooking with Gloria, fillings for tamales, and you will find so many different variety of fillings for your amazing tamales. The trick is, if your masa floats in water, that means the masa has been really kneaded really good, and your tamales are going to come out so fluffy and so delicious. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Happy holidays. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.